WYFQ-FM Wadesboro, WYFP Harpswell.
Trust His word, count me, count me, count me with the children of the heavenly King, count me with the servants who would service bring, count me with the ransom to His praises sing, count me, count me. Saved by grace. Count me, who have found in Christ a hiding place. Count me. When you count up those who do the right, count me.
Ahoy there! It's time for the Captain's Club. Hey, welcome to Shareathon Captain's Club.
Grab your phone, get ready to call.
It's Shareathon.
Oh, the excitement of Shareathon is back because the Captain's Club is for you to take charge of. How do you do that? Well, you answer the riddles. We have 6 riddles. And I'm not sure which ones will actually be read. There's a little too much whispering going on, so we think there's something nefarious afoot. But we welcome you, and get ready to give us a call, because on the Shareathon Captain's Club, you get to answer the riddles, as I say. So we need to introduce a few people, at least a couple people. Miss Barbara, you are the cryptologic technician for the Old Adventure ship, Chief Anarchy Coordinator as well. Thank you for joining us again. Are you ready to do your part?
Oh, Mr. Mike, this is going to be a Captain's Club you will never forget.
Nothing good can come from them whispering in the hallway before we start.
We are ready for today.
All right, Mr. Jason, owner of the lofty title of Chief Bilge Pump Operator Second Class, Chief Mutiny Encourager as well. And how are you? Are you ready for the giving of the phone number?
I am ready for the giving of the phone number and for coordinating the mutiny. I think that is...
That's your goal for the day. All right.
Should I practice the number?
Don't practice the mutiny, but practice the number.
We don't need practice with that. We are prepared to go.
But the phone number that the kids will be using to call in with their answers to today's tricky riddles is 1-800-888-7077.
All right, let's get to riddle number 1. We always seem to have more riddles than time, so let's get started.
We are ready, Mr. Mike. Okay, boys and girls, this riddle, you better be ready to dial, because I think some of you kids already are going to know the answer on this one. So here is the very first riddle. What shoes can be made out of a banana? What shoes can be made out of a banana? Dial that phone number right now, because I am waiting to see. Oh, I heard the phone ring. Somebody's got the right answer. So what shoes can be made out of a banana?
Maybe we should give the phone number again?
Sure. That phone number is 1-800-888-7077. And just like that, we have our first right answer from Joel in Richmond.
Wow, Joel, that is amazing. You have got exactly what we were looking for. And just as soon as Joel sent in his answer, Donna in Louisiana came in with the right answer right behind. And then there was Isaac in Burlington. And the Paget kids are back today. They've got the right answer. And the Seasmores from Athens, Alabama. And Donna in Louisiana came right in second place. Who else do you have over there, Mr. Jason?
It looks like Isaac in Burlington, also with the right
Anarchy?
answer is what I was trying to say. And then Hannah has the right answer as well. And she's from Waynesboro, Georgia. Elizabeth from Burlington, North Carolina has the right answer. And it looks like, I like this answer, banana heels. From Sarah and David in Alabama.
That.
Good.
Great job. Well, Madeline in Indiana was thinking flip-flops. That's a great answer. Not the one we were looking for, but I love that answer. Great job, Madeline. But Jesse from Florida called in. That's what we wanted. Susanna in Ohio and Christina in Knoxville. And then Connor in Mechanicsville, Virginia called. All of you kids got the right answer. That's amazing. I'm just looking. Now, there's another one that is so close from Michaela in Indiana. I better not say that. But here is Ella in Waxhaw, North Carolina. Oh, did you see Ella's answer?
She says high heels.
Okay, that's a great answer, Ella. Very good job. And then the Coon Boys in Goshen, Indiana, they are very hard to trick. And they've got the right answer. Who else, Mr. Jason?
Greg I think this is Greg from Rhonda, North Carolina, or maybe it's Greg and Rhonda from North Carolina. I'm not quite sure, but either way, Greg and or Rhonda have the right answer.
They're right.
And it looks like the Niblin kids also with the correct answer. Way to go, guys. And then Beulah in Sunrise, Florida, the McConnell kids from Iowa, and Sabra from Stanfield, Virginia. They have the right answer.
Wow. Katie and Elliot, great job, y'all. That's exactly what we were looking for. That's the right answer. And then Hannah from Utah was thinking banana heels.
Yeah.
I love that answer. But that's very good. But Aaron and Cincinnati, Ohio, that's the one we were looking for too. Priscilla in Suffolk and Janessa in Bellevue. So good to hear from you, Janessa. And Joshua in Alabama and Katie in South Carolina. Sherry also in South Carolina. Boy, they know all the right answers in South Carolina. And then Faith in Petersburg, Indiana.
Lydia in Indiana also has the right answer. The 10 Miller kids mentioned banana peels.
Great job. Great job. That was teamwork again by the 10 Miller kids.
But Nathan from Mississippi, he's got the answer we were looking for. So do the Castro kids from Savannah.
Did you see Kay in Virginia had called? She got the right answer too. And then there was Sarah in Cleveland, North Carolina. Mr. Mike, do you want me to just keep on going? Because so many kids have this right answer.
Well,
I know you're making us focus a little more today, but you don't want to forget that Anna Maria from Virginia called and Sandra from Alabama.
Well, okay.
And Matthias in Knoxville, and Violet in Utah, and Ian in Knoxville. And they all have the right answer.
All right. Well, maybe it's time.
Okay, Mr. Mike. What shoes can be made out of a banana? Well, those would be slippers.
Of course they would.
That is right. And we had Joel from Richmond, who was the first one to get in with the right answer. All right. Now, this next, I don't know which one will actually be read, but the one on my
list. Why does he not feel confident today?
I think it's the one you're planning on.
Could have many answers to the number 2 riddle. So let's go ahead.
Okay, kids, here's the second riddle. Where would a cow go on vacation? Now think about it. If a cow was going to go on vacation, where would he go? What do you think, Mr. Jason? Where would a cow go on vacation?
Well, before he goes, he should call 1-800-888-7077. That's 1-800-888-7077 so he can get the answer to his riddle in. There's a lot of places that a cow could go on vacation.
Yes.
Yeah.
He could go to the Milky Way.
I guess she could go on vacation.
Right. Get it?
The Milky Way.
That's my pun for the day, guys. That's all I got.
I was going to have a milk comment too, but you already. You beat me too.
That means I'm as funny as Mr. Mike. Wow.
Just trying to shake things up in here, I guess. But
okay, kids. There's the riddle.
Yep.
Where would a cow go on vacation?
David and Sarah in Harvest, Alabama have an answer, not the one that we were looking for, but it's a good answer. They said, of course, she would go to the moon.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a great answer. Priscilla from Suffolk, Virginia was thinking the same thing. And so is Jesse in Bellevue. They were all thinking they were going to the moon.
But it looks like the Sizemores from Athens, Alabama have the correct answer.
That's the one. That's the
Sizemores.
one. Can I say where Caleb in Waynesville, Georgia thought we were going? I think so.
Sure.
He thought they were going to go to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great answer. And then Connor in Mechanicsville, Virginia, coming in with a great answer. He thought they were going to New Zealand.
Yeah. Well, and the Davis kids in
Missouri.
Alabama, they figured he was going to the museum, or she. I keep saying he, but cows are she's, right? So the museum.
Yes, I learned that today, so that's good to know. And then Lucia from Youngsville thought that the moon, and then Levi and Charlotte. Now that's a great answer. Levi and Charlotte thought they were going on their honeymoon. Great answer. And the Coon boys from Goshen, Indiana, those are my pals, and they also thought they were going to the Milky Way.
Yeah.
Good job, guys.
Let's see, Dominic and David from Arnold, Missouri said the moon as well, and Braylon in Bellevue, Nebraska, I think that is, said the movies, and we've got another museum from Joshua and Katie in Alabama.
Oh, there's another one that thought they were going to Missouri. That's a great
Nice.
answer.
Or Bermuda.
Or
Somebody said that.
Bermuda.
Katie from Fort Mill, South Carolina. Now, I think I have to say all of these. Katie suggested the moon.
Wow.
Yeah, there's
Great
a lot of
job,
O's in
Katie.
one.
That
Yeah.
was a serious answer there. Elizabeth from Burlington, North Carolina was thinking the same thing as Katie, that
Yep.
it was the moon. And Micah from Traveler's Rest was thinking a different answer.
A different answer. Yeah,
a different answer.
We don't want to give that one away.
That one's
Yeah.
so good. We're going to have to keep that one. Michael from Virginia Beach was thinking it was going to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, sure.
That makes sense.
Eat more chicken,
too.
right? The Paget kids from Huntsville, Alabama said the moon. The moon seems to be a really popular answer.
That is a popular answer.
But my experience is cows tend to jump over the moon, not go to it. But
that's a good point.
Yeah. Joseph from New Iberia, Louisiana, also suggested the museum, as did Jesse from Florida and John from Virginia.
And then,
Oh, I like this one.
go ahead. I'll let you do it.
You sure?
Yeah, sure. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so CJ from North Carolina said the cows are going on vacation in California. California.
Right.
You
And
got to
then
say that one slowly. That'll get past you.
Sienna in Washington, not Washington, in Wichita, Kansas. Sienna was thinking they were going to Moscow. Wow. How do y'all come up with this? It's amazing.
Well, Anna Marie from Virginia also came up with Moscow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would have never thought of that.
Yep.
The Hooveneers in Michigan were thinking they were also going to the movies, as well as the 10 Miller kids. They were thinking the same thing. But then the McConnell kids came in. They were also going towards the California.
California, yes.
You kids are way better than I am.
Tommy in Nashville also said California, so that's another popular answer. We've got another honeymoon from Isabel in Madison, Alabama as well.
And Matthew and Micah in Travelers Rest, South Carolina, were thinking Bermuda. That's a good answer.
That's our first Bermuda. That's good. I like that. Yeah.
I thought Mr. Mike just
Hey,
gave
you
Oh,
know,
did he?
he doesn't
Oh.
listen. You know how kids are.
Mr.
Wait.
Mike, I got your back, man.
Thank
I
you.
heard
Thank
it.
you.
Mr. Mike's in here?
See
Didn't
how
even
it
know
works.
you had come.
Well, we could milk this question a little bit more, but
Great.
We
Well,
still
then
have
Lydia
four
in
more.
Noblesville, Indiana, suggested a pasture.
It's anarchy.
Did you
Mutiny.
know, did you know, Mr. Mike, that the Stanton kids in South Carolina were thinking it was somewhere in the mooniverse?
No.
That's a
Oh,
great
I did- I
answer.
think
Aren't you
I did
glad I
see
kept
that.
going? And then we have some, the Wells kids from Mississippi called in, and Sherry in South Carolina, and then Susanna in Ohio. Susanna in Ohio is so close. It almost just, I'm actually going to give her credit, even though it's
Full credit, yes.
not exactly what we were looking for. Susanna, you got my vote on that one. And then
It's in the vicinity.
it's in the
yeah,
vicinity.
yeah.
And then Judah from South Carolina was thinking they were going to Mutah. That's very, very
Sarah
good.
in Cleveland suggested the Dairy Queen.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I'll go with Sarah in Cleveland anytime to the Dairy Queen that she wants to go. And then Christina in Knoxville, Tennessee was thinking Muammy instead of Muammy.
Yeah.
I don't do them quite as well as Mr. Jason with that little dramatic flair. But Joel from Richmond, thank you. You have got the answer we were looking for. Way to go. Goodness gracious, there are so many others.
And so many other riddles, too.
And so little time, right?
Okay, because all I was going to mention to you, Mr. Mike, was that Anna Marie was thinking when they went on this trip, they would have to stay in a motel.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, well, David and Dominic, their answer is worth mentioning because the cows are going to the Great Barrier Beef.
See, I've never even heard that would be.
Yeah, I hadn't either.
There.
In a million
Montana,
years.
lots of moon. All right.
Okay. So let me give the answer so Mr. Mike can just enjoy it. Where would a cow go on vacation? Well, Mr. Jason, where would he go?
Well, our answer is she would go to New York.
New York.
York. And the Sizemores from Alabama were the first ones to officially get that right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've ever had this one on before. I might have mentioned it, but I don't think we've had it as an official riddle.
Yeah, you teased this one a little bit the other day, I think. Yeah.
It's
think
a
it
tough
might have
one.
been
It's
mentioned.
super tough. I don't know if anybody's going to get it.
Oh,
so
somebody always
All right,
figures
we're going to try it, but here you go, kids. Let's see if you can do this one. What kind of gum do bees like to chew? Now, what kind of gum do bees like to chew?
There's a buzz in the phone rooms over this question. What is the number that folks will be calling?
1-800-888-7077 is the number.
Wow, I don't hear that phone ringing. You might have gotten it, Mr. Mike. You might have tricked them all.
Well, they're
there's
coming
a
in.
few.
Just
There's a
don't
few
think
that
It
are
took them a
thinking
little
it's
second, but then they said, okay, I think we've got this.
Yep.
No Googling.
Yeah, exactly. So everybody just got the answer. So what kind of gum
There we go.
do bees like to chew? Oh, did you see that we have heard again from Joel?
Joel in Richmond with the right answer. First
Wow.
one in.
He is fast. It's amazing. And he's got the right answer. But
And they are coming in fast.
they are coming in fast. But right after Joel, the next one that came in was Sarah and David in Harvest, Alabama. You guys, you were so close and you got the right answer. So great job on that. And Ellie in Alabama came in with the right answer, and Brian in Charlotte, and Connor up in Virginia. And then there was Violet out in Utah. They are all right. I can't even believe this.
Keith in Simpsonville says, none of your beeswax. No, he just says beeswax. He just says beeswax.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great
Yeah.
answer. I love that. Did Elizabeth in Burlington? So close.
Yeah,
Do we
yeah.
count? I think
would-
we just count that as right.
Sure,
That is
we'll go with
so close, Elizabeth. Great job. And then Jesse in Florida and the Pagets in Huntsville, all coming in with the right answer there.
Yes, and the Cawthorn kids in Virginia. And there's Benjamin and Abigail in Rock Hill with the right answer. Good job, kids. Leighton from New Parish, Indiana says honey-gum.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that would be my favorite
Yeah.
kind of gum for sure. Jonah in Reedsville, North Carolina was thinking beeswax. And then Beverly in Nashville got the right answer that we were thinking. And so did Anna Marie in Virginia. Hey, there's Emma and Julia in Rock Hill. And they called in with the right answer.
They
hey,
sure did.
girls, great job.
And let's see here. It looks like Aaron in Cincinnati also has the correct answer. Elijah is going very brand specific here.
I like it.
Yeah, Elijah in Virginia says bazooka.
Bazooka.
Buzz. Yeah, that works.
That works
Yeah.
really good. Susanna in Ohio got the right answer that we were looking for. And then, oh man, the kids from Sunrise, Florida are.
I think they got it.
I think
Yeah.
they got it. I think that you get it in our books.
Yeah.
And then Katie and Joshua from Alabama. Great job, kids. You've got another one right, as always. And then down in Joseph in New Iberia had that honey gum. And boy, I am starting to really want some of that.
I bet you are. Ben from North Carolina, and Madeline in Indiana, and the Parks kids in North Carolina, and the McConnell kids from Iowa. And it looks like they all have the right answer. Titan from Waxhaw, he says bazooka as well.
Great job,
Bazooka,
Titan.
in fact. I think Titan was very specific on that. And then Sabra and Brandon in Smithfield, Virginia, have the answer that we were looking for, too.
Wow, the Crossville kids in Savannah, great job. And Matthias in Knoxville, Tennessee, and then Sherry in South Carolina, and Lydia in Indiana. She's got my honey gum there. I like it, Lydia. Rebecca in Waynesboro got the right answer, and Casella in Suffolk, Virginia. And Braylon, great job out in
Nebraska. That's Nebraska.
Nebraska.
Yes. Mhm.
Perfect. Boy, I really need to work on this for next year. And then James in Laurel, Mississippi was thinking honey gum. I'm liking it.
Mm-hmm. You know, there's a very close answer that several of the kids are coming up with. I'm just going to say it because I think it's close, but not so close that it'll give it away.
This is dangerous.
We've crossed a line here.
Matthias in Knoxville, Tennessee.
You have a history.
Yeah, I do. And Rebecca in Waynesboro, they both said buzzle gum. Buzzle.
Yes, I saw that. Ian
Yeah.
said that too.
Oh, and Ian. Yes, Ian from Knoxville said that.
Hey, there's David and Dominique. They've got the right answer that we wanted. And Nicholas in North Carolina. Ooh, Allison from North Carolina was thinking honeycomb. I love all these honey ones. And then Judah from South Carolina got the right answer. And Gerald from Michigan was thinking bazooka.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
All right, Mr. Mike, would you like to know the answer that you were thinking?
Yes, I would like that
Okay.
at 21 after. Yes.
Okay.
That would be good to get the answer.
We'll be glad to tell you what you were thinking.
Here's what Mr. Mike was thinking. He was saying, what kind of gum do bees like to chew? They like to chew bumble gum.
Bumble.
yes.
Well, Joel once again was the first one to get in with the right answer.
Super fast, Joel.
So he gets the official applause.
Very good job.
Okay, number 4.
Oh, I think Mr. Mike said, Mr. Jason, do you have a riddle you would like to share with us today?
I didn't think I said that. But
Oh,
did I
it was
say
a
that?
whisper. You kids might not have heard
Strangely
it.
enough, I actually do have a riddle I'd like
Oh,
to share.
that is shocking.
Go ahead, Mr.
Can't
Jason.
imagine.
So here's the riddle. What can you make but not see? What can you make but not see?
That is tricky, Mr. Jason. Now,
Mr. Mike's thinking about it.
Maybe you need to give the phone number.
Well, maybe so. Would you
Oh,
do the
maybe I
honors?
should do the phone
Yes.
number since
Whoa.
he did the riddle. This is
It's getting
anarchy.
It's all upside down now.
Okay, boys and girls, I want you to dial this number. Are you ready? 1-800-7.
Hey, nope.
Wow.
Not everyone can pump the bilges here.
job.
Here.
888-7077. This is why Mr. Jason does this job, because Miss Barbara's mind doesn't work like that. 1-800-888-7077. What was the riddle again? Because I've messed everybody up.
The riddle, not the answer, but the
Who
riddle
they'll be calling at
was
that other number.
what can you make but not see? What can you make but not see?
Oh, that's
And
so tricky.
yes, and coincidentally, the first answer in was mistake, not the answer we were looking for. The Hawthorne kids in Virginia said mistake, but that wasn't a good answer, but not the one we were looking for.
I'm sure that y'all were thinking about what we're doing in here right now, so that's a good answer. But Jessie from Florida,
Yes.
that is our winner right there. She came up with the answer that Mr. Jason was looking for. Now, the Coon boys are being super
good
creative
answer,
in
yes.
Goshen, Indiana. They were thinking ideas, but Benjamin in North Carolina, another amazing answer. He was thinking memories, and then Gerald in Michigan was thinking of a picture.
You can make a picture for sure.
You can,
But you
but-
usually see it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Davis kids in Alabama got the right answer, and Joel in Richmond. Oh, but Matthew down in Travelers Rest, South Carolina, was thinking you could make up your mind.
That's a good answer too.
That's true.
Yes.
Go ahead, Mr. Jason.
I think Ryan in Hicksville, Ohio, he has the right answer.
That's for
and
sure.
so does Connor in Mechanicsville, Virginia, and Katie and Josh. Jonah in North Carolina said an error, and we certainly can make our share of those, but that's not the answer we were looking for. I believe that was Sarah's answer as well. Although it says air, maybe she was actually saying
Either
air.
one of those. That's right.
And Tommy in Nashville, Tennessee has the answer we're looking for, too. The Niblin kids in Charlotte, they said you can make trouble.
Oh, but I bet they never, ever do.
Never.
But the Weaver kids down in Alabama, they were making music. And that's true. You really can't see music. So that's a great answer. But Anna Marie in Chesapeake, Virginia, that's the one we were looking for. And then Elizabeth in Burlington, North Carolina, that's kind of the same one. I'm going to give you full credit. See, Sabre in Smithfield, Virginia was thinking about carbon dioxide. Wow,
A little
she might
scientist
be
there,
a
yeah.
scientist.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
The McConnell kids in Iowa said you can make conversation.
That's a good answer. And Phyllis in Pilot, North Carolina was thinking of a whisper, just a whisper.
What did you say?
It was just a whisper. Very good answer there. But Joseph in Louisiana got the right answer.
The Wells kids from Mississippi, they gave the answer you can make believe.
Ooh,
Good
what
answer.
a great
Good
answer.
answer.
I love that. Isaac in Burlington came in with the right answer. And then, Priscilla from Virginia. That's a tricky answer. She was thinking invisible ink. That's a good answer. Jessie in Bellevue got the right answer. Charlotte in Virginia, she was making memories, and I love that. That's so great. Hosea in Indiana was thinking thoughts, and Kay from Virginia was thinking of a decision.
Wow. Yes, and apparently you can make, according to Kaylin, I see Kaylin in Virginia here saying glass.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, did you know that in the middle of all this, I just have to mention that two of the kids called in. They're two brothers, and they're 9 and 10 years old. And they each gave a gift to BBN for our Shareathon.
How
Thank
thoughtful.
you so much. That is so helpful. That helps us keep doing what we're doing. But, while they were calling in, which we appreciate that, Laura from Virginia came in with the right answer. Faith in Indiana, she just made a mess. I love that one. And then Benjamin and Abigail, they came in with the right answer also.
Indeed. Emma and Julia and Rock Hill also have the answer we were looking for. And Trudy and Elliot in Wendell, North Carolina say you can make believe. And then Deborah in Waynesboro, Georgia says you can make a mental picture.
Oh, wow. I guess Mr. Mike probably would like us to go on to the next question because he doesn't know the answer, boys and girls. He's just stumped.
Nobody else has said my answer, which was excuses. You make excuses, but you don't.
Not the answer we're looking for.
I don't know what the answer you are looking for because this was not on the official
Not
list.
on the official
so
list.
I don't know
What are you talking about?
I don't
Mr.
know. It's
Mike?
on my official list.
Well,
It's on my official
Well,
list.
since
so
we
I don't
have
know
less than 3 minutes, why
That's
not
right.
read some more? We only have 2 more riddles.
3.
We have 7 more riddles.
7 more riddles coming right up. Okay, Mr. Jason, what is the answer?
All right. So here, the riddle was, what can you make but not see? Noise.
Oh,
You make
That is
noise.
good. All
Yes.
right. Well, Jesse from Florida somehow did get that answer, the first one to get the answer.
Somehow.
Nice job, Jesse. All right.
Okay.
So, what is number 5?
well, let
I
me
don't
tell you
even
what
know.
number 5 is. I'm going right down my list, Mr. Mike, just as you
Yes.
instructed us to.
Okay.
So here is the next riddle. What is another name for a baby potato? Now, kids, you are going to call fast because Mr. Mike is going to chop this program right at the end. So you're going to have to call fast. Here's the riddle. What is another name for a baby potato?
1-800-888-7077 is the number you call in with your answer to the riddle. 1-800-888-7077.
Well, Matthew from Travelers Rest, South Carolina was thinking you could make tater tots.
That is a cute and tasty answer.
Very good answer. Not the one we were looking for, but a very good answer. Now, kids, the riddle is what is another name for a baby potato?
Well, we've got a lot of tater tots coming in. We also have, Ryan. I lost Ryan, but Ryan from wherever he is said Spud.
He was in Hicksville.
Hicksville, okay.
He was in Hicksville.
And he said Spud. That was his answer. Joel in Richmond, Virginia said tater tot, as did Isaac in North Carolina and Elizabeth in Burlington, North Carolina. Sarah and David in Harvest, Alabama also said Spud. And there we've got our first right answer right there from Susanna in Ohio.
Great job, Susanna. That's the one we were thinking. And as soon as you called Madeline in Indiana, you called with the right answer also. There was it from Utah. They were thinking tater tot, and a spud was from the McConnell kids, and another tater tot from the Stanton kids, and then from the Cawthorn kids, and Abigail and Benjamin. They got the right answer.
Mm-hmm. And so did David and Dominic in Missouri, and Jesse in Florida. We have another spud from, is that Verlaine from Nebraska? And I'm trying to read that one from Connor. Is that Little Spuddy?
Little Spuddy. Instead of Little Buddy, it's Little Spuddy.
Little Spuddy. That's Connor from Mechanicsville. And then we've got another tater tot. Silas in North Carolina says tater tot.
Tommy in Nashville, Tennessee was coming in with spud. What a great answer. As well as Leighton in New Pass, Indiana. The Taylor kids, you've got it right.
Yep.
That's what we were looking for. And then Kay from Virginia. And then the Coon boys. There they are. They've got the right answer. Great job. As did my friends Emma and Julia in South Carolina. Great job.
The Paget kids say tater tots also. They're from Huntsville, Alabama. And Jackson, Michigan. Is that Jackson in Michigan? Saying baby tots. And then you've got Nicholas in North Carolina. He says a hot potato.
Oh, here's the thing, kids. Hutch called, and Emery and Deborah called, and then Faith called also. Well, then don't forget Bobby and Savannah. He called, and then Joseph, and then Ian in Knoxville, Tennessee, and then so many others called. But here's the thing. We have one more riddle, and we have to get to our final riddle, Mr. Mike.
It's sad we can't even give the answer to this one. We have to play.
Mr. Mike.
Oh, okay.
Throw him off the boat. Get him off the boat quick.
Mutiny, I say, mutiny. Okay.
All right, we're going to answer this one, and then we're going to give you one extra one. Since this is our last day we get to do riddles, we're going to do one quick riddle, and it's a fast one. Just a fast one, Mr. Mike. And so we're going to answer this one really fast, okay? Right. What is another name for a baby potato?
Small fry.
Small fry.
That's right, a small fry. Susanna from Ohio. She knew the answer.
She did.
And she was the first one to get through. All right.
This is quick.
I don't know which one this will be.
Bonus round right here.
Okay, this is the bonus round, kids. This is the final riddle of Captain's Club 2024 Fall. So here we go. Get ready to dial. Or 2023. I'm a year ahead of the show. So next year I'll have this riddle again.
I'll have to have this on 2023.
Okay.
That's right.
So here's the question. This is the final one. What is really easy for Mr. Mike to get into, but really hard for Mr. Mike to get out of?
Oh,
tricky
what
riddle.
in the world is this
What
question?
would be really easy for Mr. Mike to get into, but really hard for Mr. Mike to get out of?
The Captain's Club. That I can never get out.
Easy to get into, but hard to get out of.
Okay, what's the phone number so they can call really, really fast?
1-800-888-7077.
Boy, Natalie in South Carolina knew
She's got it.
exactly what Mr. Mike was going to have a hard
they
time
all
getting.
do. They all know the answer to this one.
Absolutely.
They know when Mr. Mike is.
Mr. Mike has got a problem here.
Where was Natalie from?
Natalie is from South Carolina.
Okay.
The Davis kids knew what about Mr. Mike, and so did Tommy in Nashville, and Connor in Virginia, and CJ from North Carolina, and then Hutch in Tennessee. You got that one right too.
And Joel in Richmond, Virginia. Titan in Waxhaw knew that answer, and so did Caleb in Alabama, and the Coon boys in Goshen, Indiana. It looks like Christina from Knoxville has it. Isaac in Burlington, Shadrach in Tobaccoville, North Carolina. Nathan in Charlotte, Ryan in Hicksville, Ohio, Evelyn in Kansas. What, all sorts of right answers.
Boy, man, when it's about Mr. Mike, everybody knows the answer about that one, because the Cawthorn kids in Virginia and Janessa in Bellevue, you got that right. Sarah and David.
Matthew in Travelers Rest, South Carolina says a Mini Cooper.
She's about a
That's a good answer. And then Landon from Spartanburg was thinking a lie. Oh, my. Oh, my.
Not Mr. Mike.
Good
No.
answers. And let me just give you a few more names really fast, and then we are going to go because we are in overtime right now. Sienna and Perry, Utah, and then Athens, Alabama, and Sabril and Smithville, Virginia, and the Nibbling kids got it right. Good job. Madeline in Indiana, and then Katie and Elliot in North Carolina. David and Dominique were thinking mischief because Mr. Mike does get in a lot of mischief. But Silas in North Carolina got it right. Judah in Inman, South Carolina. Nicholas in North Carolina also said the Captain's Club. They feel your pain
Joshua.
trying to
So
get
did Joshua.
Yeah.
everybody understands his pain. Karen in Richmond was thinking an argument.
Well, there you go. You want me to keep reading?
Well,
or?
I mean, there's just a few more that we want to
Okay.
get.
Well, in that case, we'll say JJ from Suffolk, Virginia, has the right answer. David from Tennessee says he gets in a fix. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. The beanbag chair of honor apparently is also
Yes, I
something
saw that
that
one.
you
That
can
was-
get into, but not
good.
out of very easily. The adventure ship says Susanna from Ohio. We have the right answer from Ian in Knoxville. Katie and Joshua in Alabama also with the right answer. Julia and Emma in Rock Hill. In Florida, looks like a riddle is the question. Bed from Lydia in Indiana. The Wells kids in Mississippi have the answer we're
hard
looking for.
sometimes.
And then Joshua in Fort Mill says, oh, yeah, the Captain's Club, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Then we heard from the 10 Miller kids, and then we heard from Matthias, and then we heard from the Stanton kids, and we heard from Benaiah.
good.
It's so great to hear from Benaiah.
And he knew the right answer.
And he got the right answer. And Benjamin
Amazing.
and Abigail from Rock Hill and Dennis in Fort Mill. There's people standing over us like they would like
They're
us
about to
end
escort
this.
us out, yes.
Okay, so we'll just go ahead and give the answer because Mr. Mike didn't know. So, what is really easy for Mr. Mike to get into, but really hard for Mr. Mike to get out of?
And that answer is trouble.
I've never been the subject of a riddle here on the Captain's Club. I don't know if it's an honor or it's not an honor, but Natalie from South Carolina, she figured it out. Whew. Wow. This has been a tiring time in the old adventure ship. But I think it is that time. It's delayed 5-6 minutes, but it's finally here. Hey, tomorrow it's the regular Captain's Club, but we do have one more thing to say before we close this edition of the Captain's Club.
Bye-bye.
The Captain's Club is a radio presentation of the Bible Broadcasting Network.